Ball was teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Fielded at the center. It's out of one side. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who twice took the University of Texas to that college football semifinal. It's Quinn Ewers.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top game, getting them to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. It brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off, a little bit of penetration, you don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
And he drives the first time. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
Another carry for him. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
That's on target to Pierce. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start. Brock, last things fans want
down here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be a first down, Texans.
1st down, Houston.
Back to throw. He tucks it and takes off. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Houston.
They give left side to James. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Rolling back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field. Again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Brought down before the return gets far. The Texans and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And that passing touchdown, he started this game off with just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 2nd and 3 now. They give it to him again. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pull out in front further. 13-zip. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Throw is there, Trey McBride. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
They'll run here on 1st down. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Nothing doing on the last run. Where's now to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down.
Plowing up the middle. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the well again. He's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Ewers to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Gun, it's Ewers. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Bengals 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Texans and this running back headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Breaking across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Right up the gut. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Texans.
He's going to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now motion him out of the backfield. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
And the Texans 1st down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 2. Brings up
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
at the Bengals 11-yard line.
Back to throw. Throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and...
Here's a throw. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans take a 13-point lead.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arms.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Texans double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up...
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Bengals
see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's the one back on the handoff. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. On the shotgun, Ewers. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Texans back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. This drive begins with a jet sweep. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this round. He's limited to no gain on the carry. First play of the drive lost a yard. Needed to get it back and some change here. Second down. He's going to throw this one. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for third down. Here he goes, third and long. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you just make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fields this clean at the 30. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. First and 10 from the 32. And he gets the handoff. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Trying the right side. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
They'll run here from the gun. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
He was taken down.
The Bengals send out the punting unit.
Loss of a yard.
And they could really use a good one here. Pulled in at the 20. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Texans and Jalen Noel ready for another look on offense. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting second in the NFL in receptions. There's a dive up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And motion him out of the backfield left. Passing now on second and 10. Finds him on the slant. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down, Houston.
On first down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Third and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
And the Texans first down. A gain of 13 yards.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now a give running right. There he goes again. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
36 yards. And
From the red zone on first. Brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Out of bounds down at the 4-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Hand off now from the gun. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
Brings up 3rd.
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Ewers. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To throw, here's Ewers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and
Ewers to the air now. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's it quickly to Noel. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Kicks made over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Texans watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Jaguars.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. The Texans ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Houston.
Going to the ground again on first. Love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Running back sent in motion. He'll look to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's on target to Pierce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up second down.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Bengals get to it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of the second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he dodged the tackle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Texans.
Hand off to the back. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. It will be a 1st down, Texans.
And the Texans 1st down.
Setting up to throw. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Intended for Jordan James. Incomplete.
Pass play now. Gets it to him on the screen. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down.
They're throwing it. Complete out to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 14-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
He'll pass it this time. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McLaughlin checks on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and
Throwing
7.
now, it's Ewers.
31-yard line.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10.
And now to the running back. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
Right at midfield.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. He tucks it and takes off. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, Ewers connects on the crosser. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
And the Bengals
Play action, Ewers. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
That's another
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Flush out out to his left. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. It is caught left side. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. To throw, Ewers. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. To throw, here's Ewers. Dumped off to his running back. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Desperation time here. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll run here on first down. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And bring the tight end left. Back-to-back carries here. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down, Texans.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's James running right. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he has this down to the 34. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working now from the gun. He brings it in. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the margin. They've got 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Back to the well again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans continue piling it on here in the 4th.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact,
he gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Bengals get to it.
you know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Big gain downfield. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
27 yards. And the Bengals first down. First and 10.
First down, play action. That one's complete, right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
At the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they get this down to the 28. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Coming to the line for another first and 10. They'll run it from the gun. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bengals have a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First down.
Here's Ewers to throw. Pass it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. They'll send him up the middle. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my basement question. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
McPherson at the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bengals get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
21.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
By the Texans.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Texans and Jalen Knoll ready for another look on offense. Texans to the line, first and 10. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another carry for him. And they take him down right along the 30. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
A gain of 5. And the Texans first down.
They give it to him again. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Cincinnati.